Hey friends, Sherry here, and today I'm going to do a quick tutorial on watercolor leaves. If you watched my last video where I created this layout, you saw that I used these leaves that I watercolored. I started off with the Strathmore watercolor paper, put some leaves, pulled up some leaves from my Silhouette studio and cut several out, and I'll just show you the process real quick. Here's what it looks like when like that. Then we'll take some of these leaves off. Let me add too, I've been dabbling in little various art forms over the past few years, so I kind of, every once in a while, I get re-inspired to play with all my art supplies. I have tons of art supplies, but just don't use them enough. But every once in a while, I'll see a video or something that inspires me to get creative. So, here we go. The Koi watercolor tubes. And here's my palette over here with some of the colors. I used a variety of brushes. This was I think my main go-to brush for getting started. So here we go. We'll pick up a little bit of green. Kind of like some of that. It's still a little bit thick. And I mean, you just basically start playing. We'll do a couple of different colors. Let's see. Okay, sorry about the interruption. My camera was full of my storage, so I just deleted a bunch of photos. So, obviously, I was painting and chatting away, and then I realized my phone had stopped. So, as you can see, I did like a base coat and did a little bit of veining on some of these, and if they're still a little bit wet, you can kind of remove, and you're not willing to wait, you can always dab it off. So let's get started with some more layers here. So you can just add it in different places. Let me add a little deeper shade there. It's definitely more of a brownie. And it's nice to have just a little bit of those bright colors shining through. So if you feel like something is a little too bright too, you can always tone it down with just a light wash of brown to kind of give it that organic feel that you actually get from nature. And you don't have to be too careful or all of that. Let's see here. Let's add in some. And the amazing thing is, even if it looks a little bizarre to you when they're wet, it's just really cool when everything dries off, how great it looks. Now I'm going to get this big, huge, oh, by the way, that brush is a Filbert number 12. And here's my big Mac Daddy round brush number 12. Let me get it nice and juicy. Oops, that's way too juicy. But it's okay, because it's okay if it gets a little juicy, because as you know, leaves have a different size imperfections in them. So I just tap. I will warn you, this kind of makes a mess. Yesterday I had on an apron. It probably would be wise for me to do that again. Sometimes you want. Okay. Let me get a wiping. I just ran out of wipes. Just help this along a little bit. And the splotchier it is, actually the prettier they are when they dry. You'll find that they look more realistic when they've got some good splotchy tones to them. I'm going to add a little bit of bright green. Too bright. So that's okay. We'll just tone it down. Let's see here. This one is a little bit. Add some. I think I'll do a little light brown wash over that. Just a soft, gentle touch. Just kind of gives it a more natural look. And the nice thing is, if you're not happy with it, you can always let it dry and go over it with another color. Either tone it down or so. Now I might add a couple of more veining spots. Let's see, we'll just do a, okay, too wet. It's too wet in there, but that's okay. It will just kind of feather out on its own. You don't want it to look too perfect anyway. And once this dry, it's so pretty and subtle. Sometimes I'll just take my brush and do little tips, little bitty dots. Just kind of get that, especially when it's wet, because then it just spreads and makes a nice imperfection in the leaf, which is really pretty. Let's tone that thing down. And the beautiful thing about these no two obviously are going to look the same, which is even more realistic. As you know, when you're out taking a walk and you look at leaves, you'll find that they're all a little different. Don't be afraid to experiment. Sometimes it's just fun to add the unexpected. So just a little pop of something bright on there. So there you have it. I'm going to shut the camera off, and once these are dry, I'll turn the camera back on so you can see. See how easy that is? Fun, therapeutic, and this is basically the end result. You get all these yummy leaves, and just so much fun. So I hope you enjoyed this, and as always, thanks for stopping by, and I'll see you soon. Okay, and here we are. Our leaves are almost dry, but it's good enough that you can see. It's just amazing to me from this plain white watercolor paper, all the different looks you can get, just playing around with the colors and mixing, and just letting yourself have fun and not thinking about it too much. So I hope you've enjoyed this little tutorial, and I can't wait to go make something with these. I might just do a little art journaling page. But anyway, if you have any questions or anything, be sure to let me know in the comments, and I'll be glad to answer them. Thanks again.